Sally is with us in Minneapolis. Hi, Sally. How are you?
Hi, Dave. I'm good. How are you?
Better than I deserve. What's up?
So I have a question for you. My husband and I are in our mid-20s. We've completed baby steps 1 through 3, paying off $82,000.
Way to go.
And we're in steps 4 through 6. Thank you. And our goal, we want to keep increasing our income to pay off our house faster.
Super.
So at work this week, we just completed our reviews and raises, and I found proof that I am being paid less than my male counterparts in the same position, and we both received the same rating on our performance evaluation. My husband and I want to start a family in the next couple of years, so I don't want to leave because I'm eligible for FMLA. But is there anything I can do? I feel like if I bring it up, I might be on a short list to get let go. How do I navigate this?
So the corporate culture is if you accept this level of sexism and ridiculous treatment, that you're going to be let go. If you accept it, you can just don't rock the boat. You're okay. But if you come in and tactfully, not belligerently, bring up the question, you feel like that the corporate culture is very threatening.
Yeah, so I saw the information. Probably I wasn't supposed to, but it's proof that I'm being paid less for the same role and the same
What does
performance.
probably I wasn't supposed to mean? You were snooping around in something you weren't supposed to be in, or it was left on your desk accidentally?
Yeah, it was left out by my manager when he was showing me mine.
Okay, then that's innocent. You weren't being conniving or manipulative.
Nope.
And so, well, I here's the thing. I don't think I could work there if you can't sit down and ask the question calmly. If you're unable to do that, you need to look for a job. You really do. Because this is not right. Forget all the laws and forget a feminist movement. It's a simple thing of you're doing the same work as someone else, man or woman, and got the same rating, and you're due an explanation as to why you didn't get the same pay change. That's a fair thing, okay? Let's say it was 3 ladies in the area, and not it wasn't male female, right? And it was and you looked down and you went, well, I mean, I got the exact same rating as these other 2 chicks, and I didn't get nothing. That's just wrong. I would want to know that. And so I think maybe that's the way to couch the question and not make it sound like some kind of raving feminist thing. It's just a basic human fairness thing, right? And it's because it's not right. I agree with you. And if that was happening inside of our organization, I would have a fit. If it now if there are other factors that go into deciding a raise other than just this performance review, then that's something to you'd want to learn about. I at least want to know the reasoning, if it's valid, that we're there. So who can you talk to in your leadership team very calmly and say, I accidentally saw this, my manager left it right in front of me when we were doing this. I wasn't snooping in filing cabinets. I'm not trying to stir up trouble. But if the roles were reversed and someone did this to you, regardless male or female, and the people in your department, male or female, were making the same review that you were making, and you didn't get the same pay and didn't get the same raise as them, you would want to know why, wouldn't you? A normal, reasonable human would. And if you can't ask a leader in your organization that question very calmly and not get on a short list to get fired, you do need to get out of there.
Thanks, Dave. I really appreciate your advice.
Yeah. Can you?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I really like my manager and respect him, so I think it's worth having, an adult, respectful conversation with him about it.
Thank you. I would start with that. I would start with that and go, hey, listen, this is awkward as crud, and I really don't want to have this conversation, but I would be up at night and feel like crap if I didn't have it, and I respect you so much, and I like you, and I just think I can talk to you about this without stirring up trouble, because I'm not trying to stir up trouble. I need some help understanding. And maybe couch it that way. If somebody came into my office and said that versus, I demand to be paid the same, I'll just fire somebody's butt that starts that stuff, okay? And I'll deal with the repercussions. I don't do with people demanding stuff when I own the place. But if you come in respectfully and you go, hey, I really respect your leadership. I really like you as a person. I accidentally saw this and I need some help. I'm struggling with this. And it's not a male, and I really would take the female part of it off. It's not a male-female thing. It's just the same people in my same area doing my same work are making more than me with the same reviews. I don't understand. Did I do something wrong? And if you couch it that way, they might be really, really red-faced and embarrassed and go, oh, my gosh, we got to correct this. But the threatening thing or the belligerent thing has got to be way off the table. You didn't approach me with it that way, so I don't think you will, Sally. But I think you got a good guy there that you can at least ask the question. And if you do it that way and you still get on a short list of some kind to be fired, then you do need to. It's okay. You took the right chance. You took the right risk, because that's not a place you want to work. If they straight up, just because somebody's female, don't pay them, that's just not a place. If they straight up, that's their policy that's not written down, but they actually do it on purpose, you don't want to work there long term, or short term for that matter. Because I got ladies in this place that outperform the guys, and they get paid more. It ain't anything to do with, I don't care, what color you are. I don't care what sex you are. All I care is you get crap done, and you get paid based on that. We don't pay you based on the other stuff. We don't pay you. One guy's, I got a lot of degrees, and I'm like, yeah, well, your raise here is effective when you are, Bubba. So I don't care about your degrees, So it's that kind of stuff, and that's how most good business people think. But not everybody's good. Sometimes people just straight up are racist and say are straight up sexist, and you just don't want to hang out with those kind of folk. So, but don't make it a belligerent political issue either. You're not going to gain ground doing that. I would just leave all that off the table and just say, if it was a bunch of ladies, I'd still feel exactly the same way. Why am I not getting, if I'm not as good, did I do something wrong? Teach me, lead me. And I think the guy's going to be embarrassed, and I bet he corrects it. I bet they correct it. I bet it scares the crap out of him. And it should. This is the Dave Ramsey Show.